guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monday makeup launches. There are a lot of exciting new products and there are some that honestly I feel like I'm definitely passing. I feel like there's a longer anti-haul list than a wish list. There are a few things that are interesting and super cool in my opinion that I kind of have my eye on. And then, then we have the anti-haul list. So there are a lot of new holiday products as well, but I feel like that's more for my dedicated video that I do for you guys, like the Sephora gift sets. Let me know if you guys want me to include just like other brands of products that have like their holiday collections out, or just stick to the Sephora ones. Sometimes I include some, but the Sephora favorites and the gift sets that they have at Sephora are some of my favorites. I look forward to them every year. I feel like they're great gifts. They're great if you want to try products from a specific brand. So that video is coming up, but I like to have it more towards like November-ish, the end of November, beginning of December, and we're already seeing everything left and right that's coming out for some of those Sephora favorites. So those videos will be coming in upcoming Mondays. Alright, so let's get started off with Alamar Cosmetics, and this actually caught my attention the moment I saw it because I specifically love the formula of their face products. Their blush palettes and the bronzer palettes are some of my favorites, and I saw that they came out with highlighters. Now I love that they're individual highlighters and not all in a palette, because sometimes, if for highlighters they have a fair light, medium tan, dark rich. If you put that in a palette, everyone's not going to use all the shades. Like if you need dark rich more, you're not going to use a lot of fair light. So I love that they did the highlighters individually. They are really pretty. I would definitely pick up fair light, medium tan. They just look so nice. Maybe just fair light. I feel like just looking at the picture, I feel like it's such a creamy buttery formula, just like their other products. So I'm definitely excited for this product from Alamar Cosmetics. Next product that I'm actually interested in is the new setting spray from One Size Beauty. They have two. They have a mattifying waterproof one and one that's like luminous. You guys know I would definitely go for the mattifying waterproof setting spray, and the retails for $30. They also have a mini one for $15. I would definitely get the mattifying one. Although you guys know fall winter I tend to get a little more dry, and I don't mind using like hydrating or luminizing products, but specifically only a setting spray, because I would spray that before I do my foundation, just to add a little hydration and glow to the skin so that we don't look too dull, especially me that I use like full coverage matte foundations year round. But this is from One Size Beauty, and it is definitely one that's on my wish list. Next we have from Fenty Beauty. They have new shades of their Gloss Bomb Heat Universal Lip Luminizer plus Plumper. That is actually interesting. The plumping, I want to know how tingly my lips would get. I really like the first color. It's probably my favorite. It's such a pretty like mauvey pinky shade.
Wow. Bless me.
And that would be the one that I would be interested in. The middle one is also really pretty. It looks like a really nice, like, kind of like a coffee brown, like nude. And I'm into the color. So these are new from Fenty Beauty, and these retail for $22. It says it's a shimmer-free lip luminizer and plumper that delivers a hint of tint and fuller-looking lips, which who doesn't want fuller-looking lips without, having to do anything extra? I personally prefer to do like a plumper or like overline my lips than like making my lips look bigger, because I feel like I'm not always in the mood for the bigger looking lips. But that's just me. Next we have from Physicians Formula, and this is a new collection. It's the Butter Buddies. So there's 6 pressed powders, and that's actually interesting. They have a butternut, which is highlighter, bitter butter illuminating powder, Miss Butterfly, which is a blush, a baby butter, which is a banana powder, the Butter Puff, which is a bronzer, and Butterscotch, a mattifying powder. The ones I'm personally interested in is definitely the blush, the bronzer, and the mattifying powder. And low-key, the highlighter. I personally really like Physicians Formula like powder products because they're so creamy, and literally they are very buttery, and that's my favorite part of their products. Today I actually decided to use the All-Star palette, and I am wearing the highlighter, which is a Rose All Day Petal Glow. This one right here in the center. And then I did this one right here, which is a Mineral Glow Pearls. And I added that in the inner corner. That's why it's like such a pretty pop. So I really, really like it. So their products always interest me. And these look so cute and just like fun. Next we have from Colored Rain. Now I haven't purchased an eyeshadow palette in a long time. In a while. These interest me, yes. Will I buy them? Probably not. The 2 ones that caught my attention the most are Wealthy and Sunset. I really have a thing for green eyeshadows right now that I want. Although I do have like a green palette right here, the mint one from ColourPop, and this other like lime green one, and I have a few palettes that have green shades. So technically I don't need a specifically green palette because I do have a few, but these are really pretty, and they have 4 different ones: Neutral Chic, the Pretty Chic, Wealthy Chic, and Sunset Chic. So I just saw that it's chic. Super, super cute, and I feel like the neutral one's also really pretty, just because I'm so obsessed with brown eyeshadows that it just catches my attention. Any brown palette that I see, I'm like, oh, I kind of like that. Moving on to Melt Cosmetics. I haven't purchased Melt Cosmetics in years. Probably the last thing I got was their like their eyeshadow stacks. I got one for my birthday like ages ago, and something that I actually bought was their lipsticks, like the regular tube lipsticks, and that was like the last thing. They have came out with interesting things, but they don't interest me enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna place an order from Melt. Now this catches my attention, but then I was looking at them and I was like, wow, they look like a lot of the colors that I already have and a lot of the lip liners I have already. And these are the Perfectionist Ultra Precision Lip Pencils. I love that they're sharpenable. Is that the word? Sharpenable lip liners. As opposed to like the, what are they called? The twist, the twisties, the lip liners you have to twist, not the ones you sharpen. I don't really like those because I feel like the formula is just not right, as opposed to like a wooden lip liner, and that's just my preference. And I don't know, the colors just caught my attention from the first like perfect nude to the mauve nude to that like brownish burgundy. Like they all catch my attention. The colors look beautiful. But again, like I feel like I just said, those first 3 remind me of the lip kit that I use from e.l.f., the Retro Paradise lip liners. That's exactly what they remind me of, but they're really pretty. Nonetheless, they're really pretty. Now from Morphe, they have another collab with Miss Jaclyn Hill, and I mean, honestly, yeah, the palette caught my attention. Also, the price is super affordable. It's $18. 18 doll hairs. Actually, let's not talk about doll hairs because the hair started with her lipsticks. Anyways, I like the palette. I like that it's neutral browns. I've liked her other palettes. I've used her palettes like crazy. And, you know, regardless of whatever, it's affordable and it's very like on trend with her. She's always wearing neutrals. So I can see this, you know. It goes perfect with her. I'm just obsessed with browns. Why? I don't know. But this one caught my attention. Next from Miss Huda Beauty. I'm still waiting for a palette. Like, where is the palette? Like a regular big size palette. Mine are like, I started using the new nudes again because I was like I need a new palette from her. Not the little ones. I want big palettes now. She has new additions to the Glowish family. And she has pressed powders and blushes. The pressed powder is $33. And it's like, when I saw that it said like luminous, I was like, no, pass. But then I read the description. It's a smoothing, breathable, luminous pressed powder infused with antioxidants and skin-loving ingredients. And it blurs the pores without settling into fine lines. 13 shades, transfer proof and fragrance free. I think she caught the memo with people not liking the fragrance she was putting in her products because it was a very like intense, perfumey, powdery scent that was definitely overwhelming for a lot of people. These blushes look pretty. And I was watching an Instagram reel or an Instagram video on how beautiful and flawless and seamless the powder looks on the skin. So did it catch my attention? Definitely. The powder and the blush. Definitely. Next we have from Armani Beauty. This eyeshadow palette. I'm pretty sure we left this style of eyeshadow palettes back years, ages ago, because who uses eyeshadows like this anymore? Like, when I saw this palette, I was like, oh, this is a face palette. Like, you know, maybe like a blush, but then the color seemed a little intense. And then I read, and it's an eyeshadow. You can also use it on the cheeks, but it's 117 doll hairs. Literally. 117. Like, why? Why do I need to be finding like a small brush to get the colors that I need? Because you can't just put it in regular eyeshadow format. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this palette. And if it's something you would purchase. Next, we have a new brand, and this is Nikkietutorials brand, which is called Nimya. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how I feel about her collection. I love how her makeup always looks so flawless, so incredible. Like, her skin is like perfection. And her makeup, obviously, her skills are unmatched. But I don't know how I feel about the products she launched. It just doesn't catch my attention. As opposed to like other influencers that I've seen launch their brands that I've tried products from. I'm pretty sure her products are amazing and have incredible ingredients and, you know, all that. It's just, I don't know. The only thing that really catches my attention is the Where It All Starts cream. It's a moisturizer primer hybrid. That would catch my attention to try it out. It is $30, so it doesn't seem, you know, incredibly expensive because it is a moisturizer / primer. So that's literally the only thing that I would be interested in trying out. Other than that, the other products just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the colors that just don't catch my attention. I'm very on like packaging and all of that. And these just, I don't know. They don't catch my attention. Now we have another palette. And this one's 149 doll hairs. Why? I just can't with the price of these eyeshadows. This palette literally just looks, it's obviously for looks and for the packaging and the brand, because I don't know. That's all I can say. Like, this is definitely a pass. Like, pretty packaging. Like, but no, it's a pass. $149 of pass. Okay. And we have another Gucci product. So this is the Cushion Beauty Refillable Foundation SPF 22. Nice packaging. It's a cushion foundation, fitting for the packaging. Now, let me show you guys this picture of the swatches. And let me just say that that toast that hand is holding has more color than the shades they have in this foundation. and that's all I'm going to say. Literally, that toast has more color than those shades of foundation. All right, this next palette that we have is from House Labs, which I haven't seen like or been interested in their products. The only thing that I really kind of have been eyeing is their eyeliner, just because I'm in the market for a new eyeliner. It took me all these eyeliners today to get this wing because one's dry, one's too wet, one is flimsy, the other one is too angled, it was a hot mess to do this liner today. So I'm in the market for a good eyeliner, and I have seen reviews that her eyeliner is really good. This palette, the colors are beautiful. It's definitely a me palette, me colors, but I don't know what it is that I'm just not interested in purchasing products from her brand. Why? I don't even know. But it is, I mean, a nice palette. It has beautiful shades. I'm skipping it. And then we have this collection, a new Disney collab, Sigma times Cinderella. It's a pretty palette. I haven't purchased any Sigma products in ages. The last thing I bought was like the Kabuki flat top Kabuki brush like 10 years ago, and I still have that brush and it's still like amazing. But the only palette that I wanted was the Rose something collection, and I still haven't purchased it. It has amazing reviews, but I still haven't purchased anything from them. Now, the palette's very pretty. Definitely is something I will be skipping. What interested me is this little palette, this little cheek duo. The blush is very like peachy, like brick shade, and it catches my attention, and that highlighter looks stunning. Definitely would be something, if I was placing an order on Sigma, that I would like, let's add this to cart for me because that one is cute. Next collection and last one that I am skipping is the Doja Cat times BH Cosmetics. Now the palette looks beautiful. It's a jumbo palette though. Here I am saying I want a big palette, but I don't want this big of a palette. It's nice if you don't have a lot of eyeshadows, if you're just starting in makeup and you want a lot of colors, you know, this is a really pretty palette. It has a little bit of everything, like to do a smoky eye, to do a little bit of color, to do your transition. That's really pretty. Something that I would think about picking up are the brushes. I love BH Cosmetics brushes. I have had some of their brushes for ages. For example, this one probably has like, I've had it for 10 years or maybe like 9 or 10 years. There's some that like the name rubbed off already, but I know they're from BH Cosmetics sets that I've purchased over the years. I just really, really love their brushes. I feel like they're good quality for a very affordable price. And they have like special collections and, you know, like different colors, and the handles are really cute. These, I like them because they're gold. So it's something that I would think of picking up, the brushes. But the palette, I mean, it's just too jumbo for me. The little palettes are too small. Who understands me? But yeah. Now, to really finish off this list, these palettes are really pretty. Now this is a kind of like a half I would, half I wouldn't. I feel like this whole makeup launches was like part of the collection I'm interested in and part of it I'm not. Now this is from Glamlight. They have the Happy Hour collection, cocktail inspired, and that is why it caught my attention, honestly. They have the wine palette, the dirty martini palette, the chocolate martini, and the margarita palette. Now, honestly, the chocolate martini palette is the one that caught my attention. I do love margaritas. That's like my go-to drink. But that one just has those colors that I'm like, they're beautiful. I want them on my eyes. Those brown chocolatey shades that I literally probably have in 90% of these palettes. I would like from that palette. The other ones are really nice too, but it's just not, I feel like I don't use that much color anymore. Like on my eyes, I do more of a neutral or a smoky rather than like colors like that. I want to start doing color again. When I'm going to do my makeup, I'm like, ooh, this brown looks perfect. Even though I use it like every other day. But yeah, so the one I would be interested in is definitely the chocolate martini palette, and the other ones would be a pass for me. And that's basically it for these Monday makeup launches. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about the $159 doll hairs eyeshadow palette, or the other one that's like $119 or whatever? Those Gucci palettes and that Gucci foundation that I just cannot with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.